Wait for your mother.
Yeah. Yes, mama. So, hi guys. How are you?
Hello.
Say hi, mama. Say hi to the people. Say hi. I know. Simulisema tuna raise Milla.
Raising Milla.
Yes, welcome to Raising Milla today, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Raising Milla. My YouTube channel.
Yeah, mine is
nowadays. No, you will stop marketing your YouTube channel on my YouTube channel. Yako imekata kumea, so to grow too young. To grow too young.
Focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't focus with me.
You will focus. Today you will focus.
Really, no, babe.
Me, I know you will focus. Imagine you will.
No. Mama, we are shooting, okay? Ilikuwa, yes. Oh my God. Nimekwambia? We can do this. Let me just take another shoot. Acha nipeleke. Hatuwezi. Watu wanakuwa na consent. Mama, we go. Then I'll bring you back. Endelea kupea watu story.
I'm here waiting for my wife. There she is.
Yeah, I don't touch you. Yeah. How are you guys? How have you been? Baby Milla meni? Ameniteukia, si ndio?
Cheers.
Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. He likes calling it my YouTube channel. Milla has just messed this place. Man.
Okay.
My YouTube channel. Today we are talking about Milla Netai. Milla Muhaki Netai. Stop
Unafaa uninyamazisha ama nitasumbua hapo.
Kamila, ndio tushoot tumaliza haraka huko mbona nisumbua.
Nipandishe deep.
Milla fanya hivyo. Nirudishe Milla. No, I can't. Stop. Hizo ni vitu za Milla. Tungempeleka nazo vitu zake. So stop.
We are serious now.
Stop.
Yeah, bitch.
My friend, don't tell it. What are you talking about? To do it.
Sawa, tuendelee. It's a serious thing.
So, for the last time, welcome guys to my audio.
Yeah, welcome guys to her YouTube channel, but I'm here. So it's our YouTube channel. This is Raising Milla.
Oh yes, this is Raising Milla. Today we get to share about a very sensitive story.
Yeah, very sensitive.
Or in us,
yes.
Something that we've never shared it, but only our close friends know about it.
Yes. Because we never put it in public domain.
Yeah, yes. It was never on public domain. We were not comfortable. We were worried. Kwanza mimi, I was so worried. I used to see you and I'm like, whoa, Terrence, where do you even get the strength?
I was really
You even used to make jokes. I remember. Okay, I'll give that story.
Kujipea moyo.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, guys, onto our story.
Yes.
So I gave birth to Milla. I gave birth. We did not give birth. I gave birth to Milla. First
we were pregnant.
Yes, we were pregnant.
Fair. We were pregnant, but she gave birth. It's all right. Whatever.
See, you remember you were saying at utenda kukufia team, which I did. So we went in. I gave birth to Milla on 1st February at 9:30.
9:29.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
9:29 a.m.
A.M.
We left. Everything was well, by the way. Kabisa Milla alikuwa na reciprocate vizuri. As much as I didn't have milk until the 3rd day, we were released after 5 days, right? Yes, my CS was recovering, and we were allowed to go home because all of us were fine. The baby and I were fine, and of course my dear husband, because PIA alishinda hospital.
Yeah.
So we were all discharged.
I stayed there, my baby, entirely.
I still appreciate you because of that. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Cheers, bro.
Yes, bruh. Cool. So we were told to come back after 2 weeks. 2 weeks was a review for Milla's kitovu, umbilical cord.
Mokonyo.
Yes, mokonyo, and review for my kidonda, the CS kidonda, just to know if I'm doing well and if everything is doing well and if Milla is growing well. Yeah, so see how we were so excited. I remember I was suffering from postpartum, right? Yeah. And the day we were dressing up to leave, I felt like, God, this is what I ever wanted, just to leave the house. I felt like I had stayed in the house.
We'll talk about the postpartum.
I know. My next vlog on raising Milla will be on postpartum after the recipe. So, CCR off to hospital to meet the pedi and the gynecologist. Advantage is my pediatrician and our Milla's pediatrician and gynecologist are in the same building. In fact, they share an office. So we were going 2-in-1. CCR, we were so excited. I remember when we took videos. Remember when we were leaving? Exactly. Yes. Psh, excited. We get in, Dr. Bosire is not in. We see the pedi first. So we were to see the pedi first, then I see Dr. Bosire. After that, to just check on me if I'm fine. And then now, the doctor checks Milla, like everything. Akacheck kitovu, akasema akatupeka kitu, akasema kitovu ijakauka vizuri. That time, kitovu ilikuwa ndefu, but equally imetokea. We'll show you how it was, by how the hernia was. So ilikuwa karibu, so akatupea something to put, akatuambia hiyo tutaiweka tu for 3 days, after that it will go back to disappear. Yes, and it will be fine, the kitovu will be fine.
Yes.
Yeah, so akamtest and then akaniambia nimwandress fully, amuone ka everything is fine. Kashika tumbo, then she tells us what?
She senses, what was it, the left side or the right side?
Left.
It's the left side. The left side. She said she feel like it's like she has some spleen. Yes, swollen spleen. So katumbo kako kamefura kidogo. Actually, from the photos you'll see katumbo kamefura kidogo.
See kidogo, baby, it was big. You know, right now I realized that Milla's stomach was not normal.
So nutritionist alikuwa ndani ni
pediatrician.
Yes. Ndio alikuwa ndani ni
swollen
spleen. So
when she saw that, she said, guys, I feel that there's something swollen in Milla's stomach.
Which I suspect is
the spleen. If I touch the part, yes. The organ that is there is the spleen. So she told us to rule out all that and to know what really is happening. We go for what?
A scan.
That's where our distress started. I had postpartum. I cried. In fact, actually, initially when we were going, Bosire had asked us to come see him because I didn't know what was happening to me. I was just crying. So one of the main reasons actually we were also going to see the doctor was that, right?
Yes.
So CCR, they refer us to a place. We go for ultrasound. My baby was tiny. This tiny. Milla was so tiny.
3.1.
How many grams? 500 grams only. She was 3.1.
That should be 3.6.
So, no, 3.1. She was 3.1, yes. We go, rush to Nene. I was so weak. I was done with life. I was like, what is this?
So we went there. That guy says they have to remove blood from her and do other tests and do the chest and also do whatever is called before the x-ray. Then you are unatoa damu. Then mtoto hata hana veins to veins talking to why you
Milla was
blood from
2 weeks old, guys.
So we say,
2 weeks old. So I gave birth to Milla on 1st and we were in clinic on 15th February.
So we said wewe toa tu wewe fanya scan due to juice. So we went to the scan and then it was really scary because we were looking to confirm if it's actually the spleen that is swollen or what is happening. So when he had the machine, he saw something. It's called a mass inside the stomach.
Actually, do you remember when they were doing, when that machine ultrasound was moving on Milla's stomach and Milla was crying proper. I don't remember that day. They start doing this, then we see, actually, so did you see something weird? Yeah. Something like kitu ikona dot. Yes.
So they say that's where the mass is. So a mass ni collection ya kimafuta stroke liquid, so
stroke damu
kiko
cyst. I would call
Kiko
it cyst
Kiko
because
too.
right on.
Kiko scattered
Yeah.
up around the between the liver and
Spleen.
the
small
between the small
intestine. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
But they couldn't tell.
They couldn't tell what it was.
They call it a mass.
In fact, one person did. For the first radiologist did, and when I saw him go look for another radiologist, I knew my baby was not even there. Exactly. And that's why I lost hope and just left Terence inside the room, and I sat outside. I sat outside and called my sister. I was crying non-stop. I remember that day my heart stops beating. We called.
Stop
actually,
beating.
I called Bosiri. Actually, do you remember Bosiri is the one who referred us?
Yeah, we called him. Then he said that we send him the result. Then he said we have to go to gastrologist.
Babies. They call what?
Pediatric gastrologist. So to determine what actually is that, because it's not now.
That's special now.
Now it's no longer split, it is a mass, and these guys that have done the scan have idea exactly what it is. Excuse me, they're just saying it is a mass, and I think happened with sasa tulianza kuchanganyikiwa.
Man.
But I really try to be collected.
Yeah. So CCR, I called Bosiri tells us cool. So now we have to look for a gastrologist. I called the pediatrician say she'll refer us, but the closest and the earliest we can say a gastrologist is Tuesday.
Yes.
We could not wait for Tuesday. I called Bosiri. Bosiri gives us an option. Calls one of the senior most pediatric surgeon. And he tells us, call him. May God bless Bosiri, man. He was there for us. Like he was a guy now, and he opted to just help us out. Like job yake ni kutoa Milla alikuwa shamalizana. You know.
And then he come say and he refers you to the best people.
He did refer us to one of the best
gastrologist surgeon.
Yes.
The best in the country, by the way.
That is the amazing Dr. Ndongo.
Dr. Ndongo. There are only 5 in the country, by the way. He told us. So we went to Dr. Ndongo, and then Dr. Ndongo says,
you don't give people stories like that. No. So it's Friday. We are told we should see the pediatrician tells us the closest we can see the doctor is on Tuesday. Myself, I'm like, no, I cannot wait. I need an option B. I need to hear another story from someone else. I hope the story changes. Have you ever prayed? I prayed. And that's how Bosiri told us now Dr. Ndongo is available, but you have to be there tomorrow very early in the morning. He's at Aga Khan.
Yes.
He gives me the number. I call him. Hi, doctor, how are you? I'm fine. And so I can yeah, Dr. Bosiri has told me about you guys. If I have family engagement from 9. If you promise me that you can be at my office by 8, Milla is crying, guys. I can't concentrate. Analia. Okay, cool. Then let's do this. So I told him, cool. I was actually, after that, all that drama, we went to my mom's place.
No, Ndongo said we should send him the picture of the result that we got from the guys that said it's a mass. So what Ndongo said is it is a mass, but they have not explained exactly what it is. So we have to go see him in the office. Then that's
when we went. Now the next day in the morning, very early in the morning, we were up. My mom called us at 6, and we were at Dr. Ndongo's by 7 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
So So what happened? Ndongo went through the results. Then he told us to do another scan. I have to get it.
In fact, when he touched Milla the stomach, he said yes.
There is a growth.
He confirmed.
There's a growth.
And that's where I just sat down.
He was very exact. That guy is a professor.
He knows what
he said. It is a size of an egg.
Yes.
Which will come and talk about.
Let me take her. Let me bring her in. Uzazi. Amelala.
Okay.
Amelala speaking. Usishout sana.
So where were we? We were at
Dr. Ndongo's.
Oh, at Dr.
Ndongo's hospital.
Hospital.
and he referred us to Gertrude's. Yeah, after that he
For
told us
another scan now to confirm, because
X-ray.
of another X-ray. X-ray in scan.
No baby. Ni tofauti. Na
Okay,
unajua
yes.
mtoto mdogo hafai kwenda kwa X-ray, but Milla had to.
Mm.
In this regard, he told us he wanted to rule out. There's something Aki. I will write it here. We always forget to write it down. I'll put it. I'll write it. Then there's the name that he called it.
Is it the gastro film or something?
No.
Yeah. There's a film somewhere.
It was bosom something.
Mm.
So
It's gastro.
okay, let me just give what happens. In that regard,
Ish. In that regard?
he told us he wanted to rule out that there's a duplicate stomach.
That there is no.
That there is. If there is, then it's another story. And he told us in kids, okay, sometimes as the organs are growing in the stomach, in your tummy, in mommy's tummy, organs tend to duplicate themselves. So he wanted to rule out that is a duplicate stomach because we ilikuwa imeshikana na small intestine. So by that doing, my friend, my baby kitu alifanywa, aliingizwa pipe hapa.
Ndio afanyiwe gastro.
Iende mpaka kwa tumbo. Kwa matumbo ndani. Kwa liquid yenye inaonekana kwa screen ikienda. So if the liquid had gone to that mass, then it meant that is a duplicate stomach.
Yeah.
But it didn't go.
Yes.
So when I called him with the results, he told us it's good news that it's not a duplicate.
It's not a duplicate, but the mass is still there, the size of an egg.
Yes, he kept on saying
and he kept saying the only way that we can eliminate
is surgery.
The mass is through surgery. That means the blade.
So after we had done that, he took us back again for another ultrasound because we had done ultrasound elsewhere. He did not trust that, so he wanted to be sure because he serves at Gertrude.
Yeah, and those are specialists
for the kids.
Yeah,
and I loved how they served us, by the way. Yeah. In fact, even after we did the ultrasound, they called it something else. They called it liver cyst.
The liver cyst.
It was a very weird. Kuna jina waliita before liver cyst. Liver cyst ni after washaenda wameexplore kapata ilikuwa imeshikilia kwa liver, si ndio? Yeah, so we do the ultrasound and Dr. Ndungu is ready for us, like, let's do the surgery. We were not ready. Reason?
The reason is because first, Milla was very strong. Secondly, we were not prepared with those funds. Yes. And also our insurance was not
mature yet.
Yes. Our insurance was supposed to mature in April 1st.
No match.
Huh? No, it is April.
No, baby.
Active. Is it active
yes,
from
active,
April
active
1st?
From April 1st, yes.
Then beside that, Milla was too small, then she didn't have weight.
We were worried.
Yeah, and we were also worried. But she said, the doctor said, Dr. Ndomo said, we can give it time and do a scan again and see if the mass reduces. You understand? So we said, we said, let's give it time. Maybe it'll reduce. Actually, we prayed about it and we just said, Mungu atupe nguvu na tulikuwa tunaomba sana hiyo mass disappear. And actually, shosho yake ndiye alisema usirudishe mtoto hospitali. Hiyo kitu itapotelea kwa tumbo na iende kabisa. But now it comes a time that when you have to face the reality. Yeah. So we went to Dr. Ndungu. We did another scan. Then he said the mass is still there. And it has not much reduced. It's still the size of an egg. Yeah. We will show you that mass. Yeah. And it was really tough. Now tukasema
now we don't
have tu hatuna option ila tungoje tu afanywe surgery.
Yeah. So we sat down with my husband and agreed on April, right?
Yes.
April, Milla would have been 2 months old. And that's the time we also didn't have funds. Remember, we had just come from delivery and we had paid for ourselves. We didn't have an insurance. So we were basically like low out of cash. So when Ndungu gives us 400k, right? 400k budget. He told us that's what will happen for both. Guys, I've not even mentioned that. Apart from that, Milla had hernia.
The umbilical cord. It's called hernia. It was really tough. So that meant she's supposed to have like 2 fixing. need to fix the hernia, and they need to do the surgery. But when that news came that nothing was reversible, that the both procedures have to be done, it was the toughest moment that we ever had with Will. And we gave it time to come out to get do. So Daktari said he'll give us a package. So we go to get root, and this package will cater for both surgeries, both the surgery and the hernia. So
Yeah.
So April comes. It was April 1, not 1st. April 5th. So we said ka insurance ketu kameiva tarehe 1 April. So 5th. So 5th, we are not going to. No, you have to be happy because she's well and she fully recovered. It was very tough. Understand, as a mother, it is not easy. So we were scheduled 5th of April. Tukasema insurance yetu imeiva. So now insurance will cater for the hernia and the surgery.
And we had paid. We not said we had included Milla in NHIF, so we knew all of us are sorted. Before that, our friends advised us. Okay, my baby shower group converted it to Chango group. Our friends just came together. We didn't even put it anywhere, and it's actually our friends who solely decided that they want to do that. To add on, a friend of mine, my very, 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 very close friend, didn't go in. Told I'm in different groups of WhatsApp of guys who are in media. Happened to be in media. So Jen Goin told other guys that my baby was not okay, and they formed different groups. So those seriously, it's another story.
I know, it's so tough. So now we called friends and we told them now we have to do the surgery, and we don't have like much funds. Like whatever we had raised on our side was around 300, 400.
The budget was 400.
The budget was
So
400.
when Jen formed that group and converted it, we added a few friends. Then Jen told the other guys, you remember the other group? Okay, there's a group I was in for my primary school. There's a group, those are the guys who came through for us. I will never forget what they did. Scribes group, Kapsimoto group, that's my primary school. Group. There's the main group we opened, right?
Yeah,
which are our friends.
And our boss.
Yeah. And then we talk about our boss. There was another group. I don't want to forget anyone who came through for us. Not people else. We had 4 groups. Right? Oh, there's the network. There's a group I'm in.
Network.
Yeah. We are in network. Guys, those guys came through for us. So after we went to hospital, we knew it was 400. Before that, we had approached NHIF only for NHIF to tell us that it's not possible. At the NHIF had issues with level 6 hospitals. They had issues, so they had stopped paying for surgeries.
So that became
that
another stress.
took us to zero now. I called Jen, I called patients, and then there were 3 people, 4 that I kept, and they always called me. Mercy, Bore, and the husband named Bore. Jen Goin Patience, Manze, and Kentis. They kept on calling me every day. So how far are you? And then your sister, your foster sister, what's her name? Terenzao. Terenzao. So they always called me to know kunaendaje, wanarudi kwa group, wanafanya campaign like, guys, we need to make Milla okay again. And when we were going to pay, when we checked in, so we knew we were safe.
Yeah.
We had already raised beyond that. As in, we had already raised beyond that. We told our boss that Milla is not okay. Yes.
Yeah, we did tell him.
Yes, and he told me, I remember he wrote me a very, 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 very touching message. He told me, Milla will be fine. And he said it with affirmation, like, do not worry. We are together in this. He always, every day, he texted us and told us, we are in this together. Like, you should not feel like you are alone. You're a first-time mom and this is happening to you guys. Don't worry, we are in this together. That only gave me hope. That guy, kumbe kuna watu wanatukumbuka. We get into hospital on 5th morning.
It was 5th morning.
Yeah.
Then they said Milla shouldn't eat.
I know, my baby, man. Remember how she cried?
Yeah, like she can't eat for 12 hours or something. So we went there very mapema. Like, was it 8? We went 8. Then
Our surgery was supposed to be at 2.
Our surgery was supposed to be at 2.
And she didn't get in at 2. She got in at that.
Yeah, so we stayed there until 7:30. So she would cry, then we can't do anything. Like, to come to tumpatie apple juice at some point.
She was young.
Yeah.
They refused. They asked me, I refused.
So we went and I remember the nurse came to our room and said, because we had stayed there, and they said, I think it's time.
My baby was crying uncontrollably. I can't give up, you know. That's I don't ever. As in, I remember 5th April on my hand. Just can't.
Okay.
I didn't want to do this story.
You know, a lot of people need to be encouraged out there. So let's give it time.
I've never gotten over it.
It's okay not to forget, but to some
I still good, thank you. I didn't think you'd grow so by much. We have to finish the story.
Yeah, we have to. After waiting for 12 hours, and the baby couldn't eat, stayed for 12 hours on the car for 12 hours without eating. So the theater nurse, the
theater phone rings.
Yeah, the theater phone rings. Then they have to come to our room. They have to come to us and tell us, imefika wakati mtupatie mtoto. Sasa kwenda naye theater. Remember, there's a guy with the gentleman. With
that guy just really.
Yeah.
She didn't book him again. You meet for coffee.
Yeah.
Manze.
He had a tattoo. Alafu kimeunga. Nisema. It's really funny. It's not funny. And then at that point, she didn't want to let go of Milla. And I think it's happening there.
It was a scheme.
We don't have any option.
A nurse came and told me. She asked me, "Are you okay? Can I go with her? You have to give us your blessings." I just let her go. My mind was like, it's for the best. My other world was like, we should even make it. Actually, I wouldn't want anyone to go through what we went through. I wouldn't want anyone. Like, I'm just a new mother. And if you notice the videos, you'll notice I wasn't back to big myself. It's just still like looking pregnant. Look at me beat.
Because the week Ilikuwa ngumu by the way, because unajua mimi nilikuwa nakaa hapo najiuliza hizo maswali zote. And they said the surgery is going to take 30 minutes. So we went to the cafeteria down, then we stayed there.
You disappeared at some point.
Yeah, I went to, because we stayed there for 30 minutes, then 1 hour, then 2 hours. Then we started panicking, like, I don't know what is happening.
You don't say how my boobs get swollen.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You know, I'm still a fresher.
Because now maziwa ilikuwa now
Mi sikuwa nimeenda buy pump. So my, do you know we had to literally do the camera?
It was very tough. So when I disappeared, I went to a kid's zone. Yeah, there's a kid's zone at Gertrude. I went there, slept at the turf, grass. Niko naangalia tu mawingu, nasema tu Mungu saidie msichana atoke hapo kwa. Then we really tried to distract Chebet. The mom came. There was mom, and then there was Patience.
Jen going.
From,
I remember when Patience left, Jen came in. Jen finished her 9 o'clock news. Chomtai going or Citizen finished her 9 o'clock news, and then she came. So Patience had to go. As in, our friends literally stood by us, literally, like financially, emotionally. I remember I would cry and Patience would just look at me and didn't know what to tell me. Like, you just stare. I'm okay, man. I'm okay.
I'm okay too. Milla is okay too.
Oh yes. That's when what is making me.
So now,
why am I even crying?
I prepared you guys. So we were really trying to distract a bit and trying to see, okay, so we was talking to them, at least if we could talk with them. She was asking, oh, is my baby? What took so long? So we went back to the room, then we were called after the 3 hours. At around 10, that's when we were called.
Guys, note that my baby got to the theater at 7:30 p.m. She left at 10, right?
She left at 10. So they normally say when the surgery takes long, there's a problem. So we had all this. Hizi mavitu zote mbaya tu zinapita kwa akili yetu, but we used to play with that friend.
Later on, our doctor told us we don't know the drama that happened. Immediately they opened her stomach like this and her blood just flew back. Milla was losing blood, like literally losing blood. He told us that he thanks God that we opted to go to the cafeteria. If we stayed in the ward, we would have had the people running up and down, and that. In fact, when we were going for the review, 2 weeks review, he'd just look at Milla and just call her, Aki, drama queen.
Because once they opened the stomach, she started bleeding. So now
actually,
she's bleeding profusely.
But they can't open the next.
They can't open.
They can't.
And they can't see.
They were not seeing anything.
No, everybody was up and down looking for blood. And, we had prayers, and people are praying for her. Our pastor had come. I think
Pastor
that morning.
Even actually, you'll see him praying for us.
Yes.
In the phone, he actually called us. You'd come.
Yeah.
When he's not around, just before Milla went in, he called us and called and prayed with us on phone. Pastor Wilson, thank you so much.
We thank God. These prayers really pushed us and gave us, some. It gives you some strength to see the next hour. So me, I disappeared, then came back. After I came back, that's when the nurse took like a bit. And I told now, we need to go. The doctor needs to see you guys. The surgeon. And we're like, God, tunataka two good results. Then we came there.
You remember Leshino Kwanda stairs during the theater? So we went and it tells us to memorize. That doctor, I think he's just done all. And he's seen it all. Like, I don't think there's anything that scares him. He was just like, okay, hi, Mama Milla, tumemaliza. And then I'm like, okay, where's my baby? I can't see my baby. I can't hear my baby crying. He tells me ako sawa, but she will go to ICU. That one. So I asked him, I asked him, I remember I cried back. I was like, "You lose it. Why my baby? Why is my baby going to the ICU? Yet you've operated 5 kids today. Milla is the 6th one. Why is she the only one that is going to ICU?" Tells us that Milla, when they went to do the surgery, they found out that the cyst it was attached to the liver. So they found out actually what that thing was is a liver cyst. You can just research on liver cyst and get to know about it.
Attached.
When they did the surgery, they also did the honey. They had to fix the kitovu. You'll also see the kitovu before and after. I hope you see the after, but I'll show you the before. But now her kitovu looks okay. Her wound is dried up. They tell us go to ICU, so now it's time to roll us to ICU. Milla to ICU. ICU, there are no beds. It's just you leave someone at the ICU.
You can be there, like you can't sleep with the baby like we used to do in the ward. But you remember when she was brought now, she wants to go to the ICU. Then she had like pipes all over Omugu. Then we have this. There is a pipe that went
Milla
to
was
her
in that
nose.
computer, like in a
I don't know what it's called. So there was a pipe going through the nose to the stomach.
And he actually explained. One thing I love is Dr. Limitans used to explain to us. He told us the reason why he's put the pipes in Milla's stomach is for the fact that they open the stomach, there's gas.
Yes.
So he wants to rule out there's any gas remains in the stomach. So you require
bacteria and everything.
And her fever went up. The reason why they took her to ICU is because liver is very sensitive. These organs are very sensitive. And after they touched it, Milla joto ikenda juu. Fever was up 24/7. So we were there. Milla would cry helplessly. Alikuwa ananyonya mdomo like, and I can't do anything about it. As in, that was.
You can't feed her.
And your baby.
I'm not doing the name. You have to just stand for yourself and other people. Where are we?
We had ICU.
Your ICU, yeah.
So we have to visit. Sisi tulikuwa na room yetu chini kwa ward where she was to come after ICU. And then, but now we can't sleep. How do you sleep when your baby is on a machine? How do you sleep when your baby has pipes all over? How do you sleep when your 2 months baby is helpless? She's not eating since 8 a.m. It's 12 a.m. in the night. She's not like 2 days. We are going to the next day. Milla has not tested nothing. Sometimes I was wondering if I did this alone, would I really make it? I thank God for you, Terence. Thank God that you've been there every single step. You've been there every clinic, Milla, every single one. You were there when we would sit in that room and just was so helpless. When I was so restless, you were there. When I told you, babe, at last time, babe, turn it morning, babe, ndio ya amelia, babe, ni tani yako kuenda. You did everything. You did it. Azin, God bless her. Yeah.
So now we go to the ICU. Luckily, the ICU doctor was one of our fans. So at least she will be, okay, we're here, guys, what's happening? I said, yeah, our baby is here. Now, I'm happy. So she used to give us report, very encouraging. I really recommend those doctors and nurses.
Yeah,
especially those nurses that we spend the day with or the night with, then they used to really encourage us, because next to our door we will hear them watch our videos. they will laugh. Then you walk to the dispenser and say, then it was really good. But beside that, they didn't do that because we are us or they know us or
They realized later.
They knew. I'm saying they realized
because
later.
Our room did not stop flowing people.
Yeah, friends came there all the time.
Walked in every day.
But they're very good. I'm talking about the doctor at the theater. I'm forgetting her name. The lady. She was so nice. And we will go to the theater and with Chepet. Tunavaiza nini nikatunaingia bakery at yes, I see you. Then what I remember what is really haunting me is to see Milla there. Then I see that machine. Then I will hear these beeps, machine beeping.
Babe, no, let me tell you another thing. Every time I get there, and then I ask the doctor. I'm one very inquisitive person. Anyone who knows me, anajua mimi ni mtu wa maswali. Mbona inafaa kuwa heartbeat, inafaa kuwa nini, temperature inafaa kuwa. So that computer machine shows the temperature, the heartbeat, the pulse, right? Yes.
So then she had the pipe. Then she had those glucose and blood lines on both both hands. Then because she was really strong. She used to
pull them out.
And actually, what the doctor said, the surgeon said, she is very strong because she was able to fight
anesthesia.
She came out of anesthesia
there's
very
no
quickly.
Baby who leaves the theater kama anesthesia imeisha. Milla left the theater kama anesthesia imeisha.
Yeah, as in when they leave, they totally like black out.
Yeah,
they don't respond. They are breathing, but they can't really respond. But for her, she was responding.
Milla left akichoke. You remember?
Yes.
You choke. Maybe Milla. I felt like that time Milla should have just talked to me and told me like, "Mom, I'm okay." So one nurse, Gertrude's. That's why I'll just take Milla to Gertrude's for long. I know.
I forget that.
Month. when they left, they just felt like I was so helpless. So I tell the doctor, "Is my baby okay?" The nurses. And then the nurse tells me, "Yeah, he was a man. He was a man." A lady prayed for me, and then the other man pulls, "Tell me your baby is fine. Bring. If you want to know she's fine and she's alive, bring your hand." When I put like this, Milla's hand, Milla pressed my hand. Oh my God, I cried. But all in all, is that the whole story, babe?
I think we should stop it there.
Right? Yeah.
Just
All in all, guys, Milla left. I say, immediately the next day morning. What gave me hope is because Milla was resilient. Every day, Milla was recovering. You remember? By the next day morning, Don't even didn't get me. I remember you sent me to take tea and just to distract me. Kaniambia usikunywe hata chai kwa room. Enda breathe huko kwa cafeteria. You need to breathe. And when I went, I was cold that I need to breastfeed Milla. That was the joy of my life. You'll see that photo, the first breastfeeding we did. She was so swollen all over because she'd been put, apparently alikuwa anaekwa kwa drips za maji na madawa antibiotics.
And remember, maybe the last thing we should say is we're very grateful for our friends that came through all these groups that we had, the individuals that we called, because we were very less in terms of finances. We had the package is 400, which we were able to raise through friends, and our insurance was not ready.
You not say that. Forget about insurance. Insurance walitutoka ikuwe imemachua akasema they can't do anything amezaliwa nayo.
Congenital.
Yes, that is what she was born with.
Yeah.
So if she was born with, it will take 6 months for the insurance to mature.
And that was both for the hernia and the surgery.
Minita hernia walisema ati hernia it's considered congenital. Congenital is something you're born with. So congenital will only happen. Insurance serves congenital after 6 months. So as for us, we could not wait for 6 months. So what happened? People went on. I will even show you posters that groups made for them, for my baby to be okay. We paid 940,000, and our target, our budget, initial budget we'd been told was 400. The magic that happened between the 540 money they took. Kabisa, I'm not even done. So, scribes, God bless you guys. Network, women network, PR and women network, God bless you. Kalenjins in media, that group, God bless you. And then our friends, the likes of Jalango, the likes of TS, Imbamarara, Manze, you guys came through for us. Nembore, you guys came through for us. My next video is just, I'll do something. We just felt like we need to appreciate them. And above all, I remember the last day, I didn't want to bother people, as in I was doing what then our boss calls us, calls me actually, and tells me, so how are you guys? How's the baby? Ametoka ICU? Yes, ametoka ICU. I can be cool. Our accountant calls us. God, they cleared the balance that was remaining. Are we not blessed? As in, actually, the reason even I will not even cry anymore is because we saw God that time. April, we saw God. Like literally. And they told me, you stay home until when Milla is fine. You've missed the whole 2 months with your baby. You stay home until when you recover those 2 months that you've lost with your baby. And it's exactly that. Actually, in Fikato Point, then I go back. You can stay home for long too. Yeah, so guys, God bless you so much for just being amazing and supporting us in every single step of Milla's surgery.
And there's Alex Bosire. He used to call me because he couldn't talk to Chebe.
I know. At some point, I even saw a message. He told you, akistaki kuongea na Chebe.
What's happening, guys? And he's a guy who did all these recommendations. Like
he's actually the one who referred us to Dr. Ndungu. And he told us, I'm referring you to Dr. Ndungu and you'll never regret it. You remember? Yeah. You see that time you just need someone to give you affirmation. He actually did that. Bosira has turned out to be our friend. Yeah, and he is just turned out to be our friend. From Milla, when Milla was 1 month in the stomach, up to now. In fact, nowadays he just tells me, Kasichana kakoaje, hebu nitumie picha.
And also, Dr. Ndongo, thank you so much.
Yeah,
you guys should be thankful for such people.
Yeah.
Because these are the people that really touches other people's life, and they're out to save people's life.
Do people ever think that they need to be appreciated?
Yeah. That guy.
Baby, don't say that about histology. So, Dr. Ndungu releases us after 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
So he came, we stayed in hospital for long. Like he wanted to make sure that Milla is fine. He wanted to make sure that fever was down. Because what kept challenging us is the fever. Let me tell you guys, I've never appreciated things like the way I learned to appreciate the little things. Nikiwa temperature kawaida yangu 36. Thank God for that. I remember the nurse would come with the thermometer. Akieka hivi, I just cross my fingers like this because that's what kept us in hospital.
Because the temperature was escalating from 37.7.
38.5. And then there's a time Ndongo just walked in and told us, Mama Milla, hii temperature zikiendelea hivi about releasing you.
So, like, we now stopped concentrating on the womb. Now we were concentrating on the temperatures, because if that temperature never normalized, we wouldn't have left
hospital that after 2 weeks. So we left hospital after 2 weeks. Milla's wound was dried. He had only dried in 2 weeks, 2 days, 3 days.
4 days.
It was dry, like
so it's from the inside.
Just from the inside that I didn't know. And Milla, I remember Ndungu told me, kids are resilient. Stop stressing yourself.
They heal very quickly.
And they heal very fast, and it's exactly what happened. Kentis. Remember Kentis?
Yes, I remember
Kentis.
She actually calls Milla Kentis.
Yes. She calls Milla baby Kentis. You will not convince her that Milla is not baby Kentis. They all know that. Manze, I am so grateful. I've never been in a group that people would... I've forgotten to talk about my primary school group.
Yes.
Kapsimoto, Manze, they came through. Guys, if I tell you how much they chanted, You guys will be so surprised. In short, is with the 940,000, we did not pay a coin from our pockets because we didn't have that time. To go to my budget here, you will get nothing. Manze, God bless anyone.
Those who prayed for us, those who
visited us, those who contributed financially. Manze, God asiwaitoka kwa milango yenu. And I promised myself, since then, anyone is in need, I will promise to help where I can. Where I can't, God pia anajua siwezi. But where we can, we always come. Yes.
But all I really learned is that during such times, you need people that will stand with you, like
all rounded,
and also you need prayers from whoever. There are very many people that wouldn't have contributed, but their prayer and the well wish, like
and visiting.
And you say good thing to us.
I remember at some point the nurses were asked. One nurse pulled me and asked me, "What were you guys?" Our room never. There's no time. I remember one time Kentis came na kafukuza kila mtu kwa room. No, we need fresh air. We need fresh air. She's a very good mother of ours. Who's very harsh. Yes, House of Grace. Guy, how do I forget our ushers?
They really contributed.
Ushers, they visited. They always, as in Milla Tosanikawa. Nowadays, I sit like this and I get the group, how's Milla? It's my responsibility now to keep updating guys on how Milla is doing. Manzi, you guys are so amazing. Oh, after that, we went for the review at 2 weeks. Now we're going to get the results of that Kamas.
Yeah, storage.
Sijawaisha nguvu, I was sweating all of us, just telling God, let me know.
Because they wanted they had to go, I don't know, to South Africa or something.
Whatever, histology.
Just to know your mass, is it cancerous or what is it? But it turned out.
Imagine then Dr. No tells me, I've never seen Dr. No that bright.
Yeah.
Every time we meet in hospital, that day he tells me, he texts Milla, what is Shosho in Kikuyu?
It's Shosho.
No, Buka. He was
Buka.
Isn't it? Like, hey, Buka. Milla, you drama queen. Then he tells us, so guys, there's no cancer.
This is not right. It is saying that she doesn't have cancer.
That's nice.
That's number one. Number two.
Repeat that.
It says she has no cancer. Number two, it says that whatever was there was removed in top. So I answer. So if
that was the only thing I wanted to hear. I almost hugged him. I did.
Yes, you did.
And I even high-fived him. Like, I know he was wondering.
Yeah, what is wrong?
Yeah.
But he saw the excitement. But I felt so relieved as well.
You do, right?
But anyway, if there's somebody out there and maybe you are going through such, God will come to you. If you're there, you're a husband, be there for your wife. You're there, you're a boyfriend, be there for your girlfriend. Or be there for your people.
On that note,
yes.
I will repeat again.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being there for us.
That means
so much. So much. I'm not special. Neither is like Milla special. Okay? She's special for you. For baby, right? The fact that you always took your life for us is not anything. Do we even deserve it? Do we? I love you so much. I love you just for being my friend, for being Baba Milla, and for being my husband. I wouldn't trade you for anything.
And your colleague.
I wouldn't trade you for anything. The time you stood for me when I was giving birth, and then you stood in for us in my hospital, you're an exceptional friend. You're very, very different man. Very different man. God bless you. May God keep you longer so that we can bring up our kids. And maybe I never get chances to tell you how special you are. You're very special in our hearts. You're very special. I don't take it for granted that you go for all clinics. You went for all my clinics when I was pregnant. You've gone for all Milla. Hakuna clinic ya Milla umekosa tangu Milla akuwa 1 month old. When were you? God bless you, babe. God, I'm so blessed to have you as a husband.
Amen.
And my friend, love you so much. Okay.
Yeah. Bye bye
That's
guys.
where we live.
We have to leave now. Lazima tukalale. Subscribe.
Subscribe to YouTube channel.
Be kind to one another.
I hope this.
Pray for one
Remember, I
another.
told you guys that this will encourage someone. You know that God liveth. Indeed, God liveth. God liveth. God liveth. I want to sign out by thanking the following people. House of Grace. As a church and ushers, I am an usher at House of Grace. Thank you for standing with us. Scribes, I have repeated that. Thank you for standing with us. Kenya Network. God bless you. Kapsimoto Group, God bless you. And then our friends who came in as one, God bless you. Our boss, Daniel Ndambuki. Have I ever said his name? Daniel, God bless you. You're one, apart from just lifting guys, you're one very, people don't know that this side of you that right now I'm talking about. Like, did we even deserve for you to support us? No, we're just your employees. We like any other employee, but you stood with us. Wewe ni rafiki na manze, God bless you, Dan. God bless you so much. Yeah. That's a wrap, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah.
God bless
Bye.
you. Bye guys.